Hi guys, Bernadette here. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm liking the fire aesthetics. Now we're starting to get into October and December. I'm liking the actual fire aesthetic, so I might have that for the autumn winter months, and then spring and summer months I might try and find some other exciting backdrop. I think the backdrop goes well with my wallpaper as well. So anyway, today I'm going to be doing another astrology sign versus astrology sign. I'm going to be using the same cards as last week now. If you saw last week's, you'll know what cards they are. They're the Dark Mansion Tarot, Harry Potter cards, my, as it's coming up to Halloween, my Halloween deck. Also the Nightmare Before Christmas, the cards that I had when I was a teenager and don't know what they're actually called because they don't do them anymore, and my Astro dice. So I'm going to turn off here, set up, and light the candle for you all. We've got the Egyptian Musk Yankee candle today. My mum gave me that, so I thought we'd light that today, and I only light it occasionally, but I thought orange with orange again might be another passionate reading for someone. So yeah, let me get this fixed up and we'll get started. Right guys, so first things first, let's light the candle. There we are, the candle is lit. Okay. So the candle is lit. So yes, let's find out by your astrological dice which star sign is versus which star sign. So we've got Pisces versus Gemini. We've got Gemini again. So Gemini, and where was Pisces? Gemini and Pisces. So let me get those cards up for you. So here we are, Pisces. This is your card. It's the moon. I get the feeling I know Pisces are very sensitive and a very flowing card. Oops. So that's Pisces. I will now get out Gemini. Right, so Gemini, you are very, very hard to find. Excuse me. Yes, Gemini, you are very, very hard to find. Your cards is the Lovers, but you are quite reluctant to come out today. You're quite reluctant to come out and play. And as I was trying to find your card, with the Moon card, I got the message, and it's a song, Under the Moon of Love. Under the Moon of Love. So, Pisces, Gemini, are you a hidden love? Is this a forbidden love? Because I get the feeling that Gemini didn't want to come out. Gemini didn't want to come out. And I know Pisces is very sensitive, but Gemini, you're kind of a loving kind of situation going on here. But I like here how it says in Pisces, the moon, and in the Lovers, we have the moon. And this is why I got Under the Moon of Love song. I want to tell you that I love you. You know, if you look at one of my TikToks, and it is a tarot reading TikTok, the Pisces one, I use that song. So yeah, Under the Moon of Love. So Pisces, let's get some astrological dice out for you. So you have a Sagittarius, in the first house, or is that, no, the 7th house. In the 7th house. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that might be Neptune. Let me just have a look. You've got the Neptune. And as Pisces is water, this absolutely correlate. Correlate. Oh, shut up, Brenda. And I think, what is Sagittarius? Archer. No, it's the Archer. Right, okay. Right, so you have an Archer, but I get Neptune, and I get Pisces in Neptune. Archer, love. So I'm getting it. And if we can, right, so if I go back into Neptune, if I got Neptune here, so Neptune is all about dreams, imitations, spiritual list, and soul journeys. So yes, and it's also, I always get Neptune as a water feature. Am I right? In the 7th house, we have it in True Love and Enemies. Okay, I'm getting it now. So, I get a feeling here, the reason a Gemini didn't want to come out, I get the feeling this is a love-hate relationship. I get the feeling this could be a love-hate relationship. Now for Gemini, getting a strong feeling of a love-hate. Oh, and that's just gone on the floor. The moon. Gemini, you got the moon. We got a moon. We got a moon. Something about the moon. So we've got the moon. We've got a Scorpio, so we've got a stinging tat, another water sign. And Gemini, you're an air sign. In the 10th house. So new beginnings are happening and completions are happening, and it's under a moon. It's under the moon. So Scorpios are very magnetic. Can't say it. Magnet. They're like a magnet. As soon as they walk into a room, you'll see them. Very fiery as well, without being offensive. So this was the 10th house. So it's about career ambitions and reputation. So I would also go for a love-hate relationship in a career atmosphere. So this is someone who's very sensitive in a workplace. Resonates to me. But very loving as well. Want to nurture, want to care. Very dreamy. Right, so now, Pisces, let's get your tarot cards up. Right, Pisces, here we go. Can you clarify any more on this situation in Pisces versus Gemini? One card has already come out. 9 of Wands. It's like you're barricading your defences. I'm not letting anyone in, so yeah, you're being very sensitive at the moment, Pisces. With fire. Nine of Wands. Barricading your defensives. We can't say that and then not talk, Pisces, come on. So now you're hiding. It's like both of you are really reluctant. 2 of Cups. There's a reunion coming. And you know what I said about a love-hate relationship? There's a reunion coming on the emotional front. But you're barricading it, Pisces. You're barricading it. with man. Looking at things in different ways. So, I would say you're putting your boundaries up with this reunion, yeah, but also looking at it, or lacking in looking at it, in a different light. You need to open up and look at things in maybe a different way. So, right, I'm now going to get Gemini's up and see whether we can see what the problem is with YouTube, because one minute I feel it's you're backing each other up, and then the next minute I feel you couldn't care less about each other. So what is going on? It's like I'm getting a Libra vibe here. The scales are being tilted and don't know which way to tilt. One minute it's in Gemini's favour, and next minute it's in Pisces' favour. And this is the second time that Gemini's come out. So Gemini, kind of hogging the limelight here. I don't mean that in a nasty way, but Gemini, you're hogging the limelight here. Give somebody else a go. Yeah, Gemini, you're reluctant to talk. There's Scorpio, not Scorpio, that was last week's. There's Pisces, mind you, I had Scorpio in the reading, didn't I? So has Pisces hurt you that much? Has Piscean hurt you that much in a career goal aspect? You're very much reluctant to talk to me, Gemini. Come on, Gemini. I want to help. Right, I'm going to give a couple more shuffles and then I'm going to pull out this one. The Temptress. So you're being tempted by something. So what are you being tempted by? Are you being tempted by Pisces? And Pisces isn't letting you in. Pisces is a little bit, hang on, I'll weigh up my options here. You're resisting temptation. Oh, I just got that song, Temptation, I'll have to see whether I can get it out for you, because temptation, temptation, temptation. I think, did Blondie do it? And I think it was also in the film, Trainspotters. I think it was also in the film Trainspotters. Atomic, weren't it called? Write down in the comments what that song was called. Gemini, you're taking your time. I'm an Aquarius. I haven't got time. Get on with it. Oh. Okay, that was too many. However, that one, that one. Now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. Nine of Needles. You're up all night, ain't you, thinking about this? You're up all night thinking about this relationship. You are up all night thinking about this relationship. And the Empress. A lot of lack going on. A lot of lack. You're lacking your ideas. You're lacking the image of your dreams. The Empress is an idea manifestator. She's a pregnant woman who's given birth. And when it's upside down, your thoughts and feelings are not coming through. So I'm going to get my my cards out now. Couple here that Pisces want. Only got two. Four Cups. And the Magician. Did we have the Magician last time? Have we got the Magician anywhere? No. Or was that in a different reading? No. So, Pisces, you've got an emotional fear. But you have the tools to conquer your fears and feelings. You don't have to put up the barriers that you're saying. You don't have to put up the barriers. But there's something about you that's really deeply sensitive at the moment to you. And you're not kind of opening up about it. But you have all the tools to manifest whatever's going on in your career system at the moment. It's like you and Gemini are very similar in this love-hate, work-related scheme. Page of Cups. I feel though with Pisces, and you are a water sign, so you are in touch, strongly in touch with your emotions. And you're not letting messages come through either. 1717 just come in there. Yeah, you're not letting messages come through. But I feel like you are moving forward with the Magician to conquer your fear. And I think this is what, and I think Gemini sees this, and it's keeping Gemini up all night. So then their ideas are going out the window because Pisces, you are keeping them up all night. And they're lacking their temptation to move forward. So let's get some stuff for Knight of Wands. Yeah, Gemini, you're kind of looking over to Pisces and going, well, hang on a minute. What the hell is going on here? What the hell have I done wrong? And so you're trying to move forward to them, but they're fearing what you're coming forward with. And then you've got the Knight of Swords, yeah. You're up in your head. You're up in your head. Yep, all nights. So you've got the, that was a clarify, and the Nine of Swords. You're way up in your thoughts, and you're moving forward on them. Plus, you're way up in your emotions, and you're moving forward in them. Gemini, very powerful. I would say, Gemini, you're in a high state of feeling all emotions. Got no air here. It's all water, fire, and... Oh, we have got air. We've got water, fire, air, and the Magician to ground. A little bit of grounding with the Magician. Right, let's get the Harry Potter cards out. Oh, I didn't do your Halloween oracles. Must do your Halloween oracles. I forgot to do your Halloween oracles. I went straight into the reading. This is probably why I'm struggling to get something out of this. Right. Three of Wands. Four of Hearts. There is a Pisces. You're very confused at the moment, Pisces. Very confused. It's sort of like you love this person, but you hate this person at the same time. It's like you feel they don't kind of appreciate you. Another completion card. Yeah, Snape. New beginnings are coming. New beginnings are coming. I don't know what you're trying to tell me, Pisces. You're clamming up now. You're doing what, yeah, you're both being very, very... You're both clamming up. You're both not. There's something here not quite right. Could this be a toxic relationship? Because I'm getting the feeling, and I did say about a Libra vibe, that when one does better, the other one feels like shit, and then when the other does better, the other one feels like shit. You're very negative, Gemini, at the moment. Very negative. Both of you are very confused. I'm not getting this reading at all. Please, oh, okay. Ace, something's being given to you, Gemini. Is that why Pisces is feeling like they've got to put their boundaries up? And this is definitely a confusing relationship. It's like 1 minute it's sort of like, yeah, we're on. Oh, hang on, no, today we're not. No, I'm not having this day. Oh, yeah, I'm back and I love everybody. Oh, and maybe not. Maybe we were supposed to wait for the Halloween Oracle cards to come out to give us a solution. So usually I do these Halloween Oracles at the start, but for some reason for your reading, can you see how big these cards are? They're ginormous. So big. So let's see what we can get. This is a very, very confusing reading. I'm not getting what you're trying to tell me, guys. I'm not getting this reading at all. Please comment if this is resonating with you, because I am not getting this reading. This is just a load of jumbled up kind of baloney to me tonight. So it's like both of you have got a bit of brain fog going on. Okay. So this is Pisces. Right, okay. Forgiveness. Reduce burdens. Okay, yeah, I kind of get that now. But what have you got to forgive? I'm still not getting why you've got to forgive. You're being very cryptic, both of you. Definitely a love-hate relationship going on here. Both parties are being very cryptic. Okay. Do you want 2 or 3 come out now? Okay, so come on, let's have it out then. Skeleton strength. I do get the feeling that someone might be lying and someone might be telling the truth. And I get a little bit of Leo, because Leo is a strength card. The underworld. Where all things pause and begins again. So I feel like you're on an endless, sort of like the wheel of fortune. I feel like you're on a wheel of fortune all the world. And although these endings and beginnings are coming, I feel like you're having to re-loop and re-loop and re-loop until you two can get this right. This is not going to go away until you two actually, in another reading I said this, and my mum used to say this when me and my sister used to fight. 31 and 13 come up then. When my sister used to fight, yeah, she goes, if I could get your two's heads and bang them together, I would. And me as an Aquarius, that's how I'm feeling at the moment, and I probably would have done it. You know what I mean? Bugger you two, bloody get it together. But yeah, I feel these cycles are ending, but the new chapter is a new way of looking at this perspective and getting this love-hate relationship sorted. But this was a very confusing reading, Pisces and Gemini. Very confusing. Okay, if you like this reading, I'm going to end this reading here. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, because it will help me on this channel. Please subscribe to me down here. I am a small YouTuber, a very small YouTuber who would like to grow. So please, it will help if you actually hit the subscribe button for me and click the notification bell on all. I upload every Saturday. I have not missed one in nearly, I think it's 5 years since I've been doing this now. If I have missed one, I've just crammed a load of videos together and made up a video that's essential to what's going on in my life. So yeah, help a girl out here, and I'll see you next Saturday for some more tarots. Bye.